When it comes to pinpointing the two nations on the map, many would struggle to select the exact location of Indonesia and Thailand. Home to 262 million people, Indonesia is made up of 17,000 islands according to the CIA World Factbook, the most known being Bali, Java, Sulawesi, Batam, Lombok, Borneo, New Guinea, and Sumatra. Whilst Thailand, with a thriving population rounding to 69.1 million, is the home of the inspiration to none other than... What was the actual game changer between Indonesia and Thailand? Political. According to Transparency International, Indonesia scored 38 out of 100 and was considered to be almost highly corrupt. Looking at the 2019 Index of Economic Freedom, government integrity has remained equal due to the resistance towards anti-corruption progress within the government itself. On the other hand, Thailand scored 36 out of 100, also making the nation highly susceptible to corruption. Economic. In 2016, CWF established that 10.9% of Indonesia's population was held below the poverty line, along with an unemployment rate of 5.4%. Thailand, however, has been making efforts in order to reduce their poverty line. CWF stated that in 2013, the Thai government implemented a nationwide 300 baht per day minimum wage policy, and even went as far as to employ new tax reforms designed to lower rates on middle-income earners. Socioculture. In the 2019 release of the GII, there were some parallels as well as differences between the two nations. When it comes to education, Thailand takes a strong lead, gaining a rank of 52 and scoring itself 34.7. Having low education can have several negative consequences for firms and the economy as a whole. Often it can lead to poor health due to illiteracy, as well as gender inequality, a shortfall in skilled labor, and a reduction in productivity. However, Indonesia holds inequality in education as 16.5, whereas Thailand is dealing with a percentage of 13.3 according to the UNDP Human Development Index 2019. Technological. According to GII, Indonesia ranked 8th, scoring 29.7. Thailand, however, ranked 43rd, scoring 38.9. This means that Thailand has a stronger grasp in the innovative sector than that of Indonesia. GII also shows the distinct differences in infrastructure between the two nations, where there is a clear indication that Indonesia has obtained more overall strength, unlike Thailand, where it is seen that there is a lack of improvement. If a company decides to work in a country where there is low innovation, it may see numerous negative consequences in regards to losing market share to competitors, falling productivity and efficiency, reduction in margins, and potential profitability, in the worst case scenario. Knowledge and training are important factors when it comes to operating a business. Thailand shows a higher ranking than Indonesia overall when it comes to business sophistication as well as knowledge workers. This is an important area, as able being to provide in-house training rather than outside trainers will help keep business expenses low. Legal. According to the 2019 IEF, Indonesia had an overall score of 65.8, ranking 56, whilst Thailand scored 68.3, ranking 43. The secret behind Thailand's success may be due to its overall increase in areas including government size, rule of law, regulatory efficiency. Open markets is the only area that has shown the least change over recent years. So where does New Zealand stand in all this? Politically speaking, New Zealand has managed to stay on top of its corruption, achieving second place on Transparent International's Corruption Index. The CWF provides evidence of how New Zealand's economy is showing an improvement through it decreasing its unemployment rate from 5.1 to 4.7 in 2017. And while its attempts to strengthen any ties with free trade agreements such as the TPP, New Zealand's economy constantly finds itself struggling against its ongoing housing crisis. Overall, New Zealand has a relatively high ranking score of education, with expected years of schooling reaching almost 19 years. But what does this all mean? The reality is, Indonesia and Thailand can both probably take some tips from New Zealand when it comes to certain areas such as corruption and education. But once able to obtain these features, they'll be able to find growth in their economies, and businesses will be able to find more trust within these nations also.